Caiden Cowger. Somebody had to say it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the Caiden Cowger program, broadcasting from West Virginia. It is great to have you with us. So yesterday we had the first presidential debate between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. And to be completely honest with you, it was really boring to me. I was bored to death. I was listening to it. There were a few good parts in it, but overall, I just thought the whole thing was really poor. I mean, Donald Trump didn't do the best job. Hillary Clinton did worse than him. And you have Lester Holt that basically asked questions that didn't really matter. I mean, overall, it was just pathetic. It was a pathetic waste of time. And maybe not. Maybe it'll, turn out to be better. There are a few parts in it that had me worried. I have to admit a tad bit about Trump, like some of the remarks that he was making in there where Hillary had accused him of not, paying any income tax or any, federal taxes. And Trump interjected and said, "That's smart." It was a little bit startling there because I'm wondering how the liberal left is going to be manipulating that into Donald Trump doesn't pay any taxes, therefore he should be criminally prosecuted. So it just, turning into something stupid like that, especially considering that their nominee is Hillary Clinton. But, that's basically setting yourself up for vulnerability of being attacked by the liberal left, and that's what you have to be careful of. But anyway, there were really a few good parts that Donald Trump did exceptionally well. And I would have liked to have seen him be a little bit harder on Hillary, although that, didn't happen as much, which he was firm. But, I don't know. I just think he could have performed a little better, and I think he will more than likely in the second debate. This was the first main general election debate that he's ever participated in, so I think that the second one will be much, much better. But anyway, we have the first clip here, and it is on Donald Trump's tax returns. Now, Hillary Clinton was hitting him there at this, and I think that this is the segment that Trump had interjected and said something. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and play it for you, and we'll analyze it as it is rolling. Go ahead.
Why won't he release his tax returns? And I think there may be a couple of reasons. First, maybe he's not as rich as he says he is. Second, maybe he's not as charitable as he claims to be. Third, we don't know all of his business dealings, but we have been told through investigative reporting that he owes about $650 million to Wall Street and foreign banks. Or maybe he doesn't want the American people, all of you watching tonight, to know that he's paid nothing in federal taxes, because the only years that anybody's ever seen were a couple of years when he had to turn them over to state authorities when he was trying to get a casino license, and they showed he didn't pay any federal income tax. So if he's paid zero...
See, that makes me smart is what he said in response to that. But I don't think he should have interjected and said that there, because it wasn't the best response to that. But anyway, keep playing. Well, I'll tell you what I would have done. Go ahead.
Zero. That means zero for troops, zero for vets, zero for schools or health.
Blah, blah, blah.
And I think probably he's not all that enthusiastic about having the rest of our country see what the real reasons are, because it must be something really important, even terrible, that he's trying to hide.
So that was Hillary Clinton there. This was an NBC video. But anyway, Hillary Clinton was making all of those remarks, and Trump should have, after that, gone after her for the Clinton Foundation, because look at all of the foreign interests that you have in that alone. You have all of these various foreign countries that are people from these countries donating money to Hillary Clinton. So boom, there you have foreign investment in the Clinton Foundation, for basically foreign investment in the Clintons. You have pay for play. I mean, any of that stuff. If Trump would have brought that up, it would have been great. Okay, bring in the Clinton Foundation. All right, you want to talk about which Trump did do, which was excellent. But you want to talk about releasing tax returns? How about Hillary releasing emails? Trump took advantage of that one. He could have, I think, expanded a little bit more and gone into the money that Hillary Clinton has been receiving from these foreign, diplomats and stuff of that nature. I think that would have been a very, very interesting thing. Would have been a very good point to make. Overall, I think that Trump did an exceptionally good job in this part of it, and I think he, handled it rather well, other than that one part where he interjected and said that makes me smart. I don't know if he should have interjected stating that, because what he also should have done is pointed out that all of that is just speculative. And really, that's all that Hillary was doing. She was just being speculative of the entire thing. Maybe there's something that he's hiding in his tax returns. Maybe there's something that he doesn't want us to know. All right, well, then let's start doing that with emails. And this is what I would have done regarding the whole email thing. All right, well, maybe in the emails there's something about Benghazi. Maybe in the emails there was something in there about a lot of the scandals that Clinton has been involved in. Maybe there's something in there that Hillary didn't want us to know, and that's why she deleted the 30,000. So Trump did make a good point. I would have named it out just like she did for him. But Trump did bring the email situation into account, and we'll go ahead and play this one because this was a good move on his part. Trump said that he will release his tax returns when Hillary Clinton releases her emails. Go ahead.
Country that has to be taken care of. I will release my tax returns against my lawyer's wishes when she releases her 33,000 emails that have been deleted. As soon as she releases them, I will release my tax returns, and that's against my lawyers. They say don't do it. I will tell you this. No, in fact, watching shows, reading the papers, almost every lawyer says you don't release your returns until the audit's complete. When the audit's complete, I'll do it. But I would go against them if she releases her email.
So it's negotiable?
It's not negotiable. No, let her release the email. Why did she delete 33,000?
Well, I'll let her ask that, but let me just...
Right, so, see, there you go. Why did she delete 30,000 emails? It's because she has something to hide. That's why. And then she just is over there on the right-hand side of the screen to Trump's left, smirking away. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah, whatever. You can laugh it away, but the American people aren't laughing. But, yeah, I think that Trump played that rather well. I wish he would have brought in the Clinton Foundation, talked a little bit more about some of the scandals that Hillary's been involved in. But, hey, we have 2 more presidential debates to go, including one vice presidential debate. I think that the governor of Indiana, Mike Pence, is going to do very well at that one, combating Tim Kaine, former governor of Virginia. And we have another great point that Trump expressed at the debate as well, asking Hillary, you've been in politics for how long? Over 30 years, somewhere around there. So why now are you presenting all of these solutions? Why didn't you do it within that 30-year period?
And look at Ohio and look at all of these places where so many of their jobs and their companies are just leaving. They're gone. And Hillary, I just ask you this. You've been doing this for 30 years. Why are you just thinking about these solutions right now? For 30 years you've been doing it, and now you're just starting to think of solutions.
Well, actually,
I will bring back jobs. You can't bring back jobs.
Well, actually, I have thought about this quite a bit.
Yeah, for 30 years.
I have.
So there you go. Trump did really just a good job there. And another segment that we have here was where Hillary Clinton, and I thought that this was rather just pathetic. Hillary Clinton was, in response to this, talking about how she has worked long hours trying to become president. She was preparing herself to be president. Go ahead and play it.
That's okay. But I will tell you, I've been all over, and I've met some of the greatest people I'll ever meet within these communities, and they are very, very upset with what their politicians have told them and what their politicians have done.
I think Donald just criticized me for preparing for this debate. And yes, I did. And you know what else I prepared for? I prepared to be president. And I think that's a good thing.
No. She prepared to be president. How about that? Hillary Clinton has been preparing for 30 years, guys. 30 years to be president of the United States. Doesn't that make you feel good? Yeah.
Why aren't I 50 points ahead, you might ask? Well, the choice for working families has never been clearer. I need your help to get Donald Trump's record out to everybody. Nobody should be fooled.
So, yeah, that's Hillary Clinton for you. Why isn't she 50 points ahead? She's been preparing all of this time to be president. Within the 30 years that she has been involved in politics, she, I guess, hasn't been able to solve any problems, so now all of a sudden she has all the answers. So, yeah, there you go. That's Hillary Clinton. And from what we have here from CNBC, Hillary lost the debate at 39% compared to 61% who said that Trump won. And over at Times, you have basically numbers that are showing the same thing. Hillary Clinton lost the debate at 42% with Trump at 58%. So really just not looking good for Hillary overall. And guys, I want to tell you, I mean, people are really just, I think, disgusted with the Clinton family. I mean, they've been involved in scandal after scandal, time and time again on this show. I have gone over all of the scandals that Hillary and her husband have been involved in. And no, it's not just Monica. It's a regular routine with these people. I mean, they are a corrupt family, and I think that the American people see that and that they are not going to go for it. I think they are absolutely tired of it. And, you know, one thing that I will say, though, is that Trump does need to step up his game a bit. And he needs to start combating Hillary a little more. And that's not going to go over very well if, I don't think it's going to do him any good not attacking her. He's completely missing out on an opportunity to take a greater lead over Hillary Clinton. And unless he starts stepping up his game in these debates, which they are critical in, I think, many circumstances, it's something that he really needs to take advantage of. And we have a few more audio clips here for you. Let's see how much time that we have. I have a few more audio clips here. This is one thing that Trump said. Go ahead and play this one.
I have a feeling that by the end of this evening, I'm going to be blamed for everything that's ever happened.
Why not?
Why not? Yeah.
Why not?
Just join the debate by saying more crazy things. Now, let me say,
there's nothing crazy about not letting our companies bring their money back into their country.
So yeah, that was that was Donald Trump. Why not blame me for everything is what Hillary said. And Donald Trump responded back, why not? So, I mean, Trump did a pretty good job at touching Hillary on a few of those. And I think he didn't do horrible. I think it could have been a lot better. He missed out on several opportunities because one thing that was a big problem here is that Lester Holt asked boring questions that didn't really matter. And what Trump should have done was that he should have taken the initiative to go back to the Clinton Foundation, go back to the email scandal, go back to the other scandals that Hillary has been involved in, and not play nice. Okay? You can't play nice when the future of the United States is at jeopardy here. You have to basically take her out. And that's what Trump needs to do in this next debate in October. He has to take out Hillary Clinton.
Fighting liberalism one lie at a time.
You're listening to Caiden Cowger on the WCNR News Network.
Caiden Cowger. Somebody had to say it.
Goldman Sachs and HSBC recently purchased 7.1 tons of physical gold. What do these bankers and mega money managers know that you don't? They're expecting the value of gold and silver to increase. That's why you need our friends at Capital Gold Group. Capital Gold Group offers gold and silver for direct delivery and will not be undersold. Call now. Call 1-800-932-4108. That is 1-800-932-4108.
In these uncertain economic times, you've got to do whatever you can to save money. One of our biggest expenses can be our cars, especially when unexpected repair bills hit. Not anymore. If you own a vehicle with less than 130,000 miles, is less than 12 years old, has a warranty about to expire, or even no warranty at all, you could stop paying for car repairs. Roadside assistance, towing, and rental coverage are all included. Don't wait for the next repair. Make one free call right now to see if you qualify. If your vehicle is less than 12 years old, has less than 130,000 miles, even if it's out of warranty, paying for car repairs can become a thing of the past. Call us right now and get your car protected before your next repair bill hits. Get protection and no more repair bills. Call 800-824-9762. Again, 800-824-9762. That's 800-824-9762. 800-824-9762.
Is debt beating you down? You need discipline. You need the Debt Ninja. If you've been caught in a financial trap and need to be set free, then you need the Debt Ninja. Want to stop those harassing collection calls, start saving thousands in interest and fees, and get out of debt fast? Then you need to call the Debt Ninja. The Debt Ninja will find the best companies across the country that will help you consolidate all your bills into one easy payment, reduce your payments by 30 to 50%, and get you out of debt fast. If you have unsecured debt of $10,000 or more, such as credit cards, loans, or medical bills, call the Debt Ninja for a free 15-minute consultation.
Call 800-826-1132. 800-826-1132. That's 800-826-1132. Call today.
The Debt Ninja.
All right, guys, let me tell you about our friends at Capital Gold Group. Capital Gold Group is a company that deals with investing in precious metals such as gold and silver. They've been in business for over a decade and have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. They've been featured on Fox News, Market Watch, Bloomberg, Wall Street Journal, CNBC, Reuters, Fox Business, Financial Times, and Forbes magazine. If you're interested, you can call at 1-800-932-4108. That is 1-800-932-4108. They also offer various ebooks on investing in gold, such as the Definitive Gold Guide. So once again, if you're interested, you can call 1-800-932-4108. That's 1-800-932-4108. All right, guys, let me tell you about our friends at the Debt Ninja. The Debt Ninja is a company that specializes in slashing debt. They deal with various debt problems such as tax debt, debt settlement, debt consolidation, student loan debt, credit repair services, and bankruptcy. That is 1-800-826-1132. Now, their company, the Debt Ninja, operates on a national level and have worked to fight the IRS for many of their clients. If you're interested, you can call at 1-800-826-1132. That is 1-800-826-1132. Once again, that is 1-800-826-1132. Due to a decline in the economy and major car companies filing for bankruptcy, American Auto Protection has announced an extended service plan that is now available to the general public. This plan reduces the cost of auto repair expenses. Maximum Car Care was created to assist qualifying car owners with lowering repair bills of cars under 130,000 miles and under 12 years old. Maximum Car Care works to limit the expense of auto repair bills, roadside assistance, rental coverage, and towing. Their number is 1-800-824-9762. That is 1-800-824-9762. Once again, that is 1-800-824-9762. Maximum Car Care is a proud sponsor of the Caiden Cowger program.
You're listening to the WCNR News Network.
Caiden Cowger. Somebody had to say it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Caiden Cowger program. Great to have you with us. So we have two other audio clips here for you. We have Hillary Clinton attacking Donald Trump for his quote-unquote lack of temperament, lack of specific plans, and then Donald Trump responds back telling Hillary that he has a great temperament, that she has horrible temperament. So we're going to go ahead and play this for you. This is Hillary Clinton starting off criticizing Donald Trump.
It is essential that America's word be good. And so I know that this campaign has caused some questioning and some worries on the part of many leaders across the globe. I've talked with a number of them. But I want to, on behalf of myself, and I think on behalf of a majority of the American people, say that, our word is good. It's also important that we look at the entire global situation. There's no doubt that we have other problems with Iran, but personally, I'd rather deal with the other problems having put that lid on their nuclear program than still to be facing that. And Donald never tells you what he would do. Would he have started a war? Would he have bombed Iran? If he's going to criticize a deal that has been very successful in giving us access to Iranian facilities that we never had before, then he should tell us what his alternative would be. But it's like his plan to defeat ISIS. He says it's a secret plan, but the only secret is that he has no plan.
So that was Hillary at the debate, criticizing Trump, doesn't have a plan, all this ridiculousness that we've been hearing for quite some time. Here's Trump's response.
Why is your judgment any different than Mrs. Clinton?
Well, I have much better judgment than she does. There's no question about that. I also have a much better temperament than she has. I have a much better. She spent, let me tell you, hundreds of millions of dollars on an advertising. They get Madison Avenue into a room, they put names. Oh, temperament, let's go after. I think my strongest asset, maybe by far, is my temperament. I have a winning temperament. I know how to win. She does not know how to win.
Clinton?
Wait, the AFL-CIO the other day, behind the blue screen, I don't know who you were talking to, Secretary Clinton, but you were totally out of control. I said, there's a person with a temperament that's got a problem.
So that was Trump's response back to Hillary, stating, Hillary has a pretty bad temperament. And, considering that story from the Secret Service agent, what was it, that she threw a Bible at him and started telling him off? I think it was I think she threw the Bible at the Secret Service agent, something like that. But, so that's something that's quite concerning. I mean, in considering her health, one of the things, I'm still going to put her out on the line there, guys. I would not be surprised if Hillary Clinton would collapse at one of these debates. Would not surprise me at all. But, that's just me. And another thing that we have here, Trump apparently was complaining about one of the debate mics or something like that. Go ahead and play this. This is from CNN.
What was your favorite moment from tonight?
I think talking about trade was great because nobody discusses it, and our jobs are being just absolutely destroyed. So I think the trade was a big moment. I think illegal immigration was good, but I would have rather had more time on it because, frankly, it's so bad what's going on. All you have to do is talk about Kate's Law, but it's so bad. Speak to Bill. But it's so bad what's going on. But I really like the discussion on trade.
Yeah, nice job tonight. Anything you want to say to Lester Holt? It seems like you guys were debating two people, Lester and Hillary.
Fine, but I felt it was fine. And they also gave me a defective mic. Did you notice that?
No.
My mic was defective within the room.
That guy's not getting paid.
No, but I wonder, was that on purpose?
Who knows?
Was that on purpose? But I had a mic that wasn't working properly within the room. But overall, I thought it was a great. And if you look at all of your polls,
congratulations.
Okay, so I guess that there was some difficulty with the mic that Trump was using there in the room, so maybe it was a disconnection there. I do know that watching TV, it was fine. Watching the debate and everything, you could hear him perfectly along with Hillary. But one of the things that was also an issue is that for a second on Fox News it cut out. I don't know if it did that for you guys, but there was like a few seconds when it cut out in the middle of Trump discussing, I think it was I think his tax policy, or not, no, it wasn't tax policy, I think it was his tax returns. All of a sudden it slightly cut out there for like 5 seconds, and we're like, what's going on? Why is it cutting? So I don't know if it did that for you. I'd be interested in knowing that. Contact us at me at CaidenCowgerProgram.com, or just shoot me a tweet at Caiden Cowger. Let me know if it cut out on you, because that was something that I did notice when I was watching Fox News, so it might not have done that on one of the other networks. It might just have been that one, because I think Fox was having some difficulties there for a while after the debate. There was a few seconds when they had to cut over to, I think, Washington, D.C. or something like that. But anyway, so that's what we had going on there. Another thing that Trump had stated was that we don't know if Russia hacked the DNC. That was another thing. I think we have the audio bit here. Go ahead and play this one.
I don't think anybody knows it was Russia that broke into the DNC. She's saying Russia, but maybe it was. I mean, it could be Russia, but it could also be China. It could also be lots of other people. It also could be somebody sitting on their bed that weighs 400 pounds, okay?
So that was Donald Trump talking about could be a 400-pound guy. 400-pound guy that could have hacked the DNC. So we don't know who it was. It could have been Russia. It could have been a 400-pound hacker. We don't know. So yeah, Trump did a pretty decent job, I think, in this debate thing. I think he could have been a little bit stronger, because it always sounds better when you break it up into clips than when it does when you're watching the entire thing. And of course, you're going to have a lot of people that'll be watching the clips. However, I think that at this next debate that's going to take place, he needs to go after Clinton more. And if, the reporters try to stay away from the issues that really matter, if they try to stay away from questions pertaining to the Clinton Foundation, and instead try to focus on, all of these, ridiculous, non-important issues, then Trump needs to divert the conversation on to talking about the Clinton Foundation, on to talking about the emails, and really target in and focus in on Hillary's dishonesty. That's what needs to happen. He needs to focus on Hillary Clinton's dishonesty and prove and show it to the American people. This woman is corrupt. She's a liar. She's dishonest. And here you have a perfect opportunity to confront her with her dishonesty. This should be more of a confrontation of Hillary, showing to the United States this woman does not have what it takes to be president. Okay, rather, because see, we're at a different thing that I look at it here. I think we're at a different type of election year, because we're up against Hillary Clinton. This is not just about ideology. This is not just about political philosophy. Okay, this is about a woman who is dishonest, who is corrupt, who is willing to do anything to get power. That needs to be exposed. You can't play games. This is not patty cake, okay? You have to take her out. Because this is a woman that thirsts for power. She wants power. She wants to be in the White House at any cost. She wants to be in the White House. Doesn't matter if it means lying. Doesn't matter if it means instructing your staff members to smash all your BlackBerries with hammers. Doesn't matter what it is. She wants to get into the White House. That is very, very dangerous. She is corrupt. She does not deserve to be president, and that's what needs to be highlighted at these debates. Trump does not need to have any mercy on her. He needs to go for the kill, metaphorically speaking, okay? He needs to politically destroy her. It has to happen. Because, Hillary can, from what I noticed in the debate, because I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this, Hillary was able to quickly divert the conversation away from being about her to being about Trump. And that's something that Trump is also going to have to watch out for.
Some say he's the next Rush Limbaugh.
I tell you, this kid's got 90% of Rush's venom with only 10% of the biomass.
You're listening to Caiden Cowger on the WCNR News Network.
Caiden Cowger. Somebody had to say it.
Goldman Sachs and HSBC recently purchased 7.1 tons of physical gold. One of these bankers and mega money managers know that you don't? They're expecting the value of gold and silver to increase. That's why you need our friends at Capital Gold Group. Capital Gold Group offers gold and silver for direct delivery and will not be undersold. Call now. Call 1-800-932-4108. That is 1-800-932-4108.
Is debt beating you down? You need discipline. You need the Debt Ninja. If you've been caught in a financial trap and need to be set free, then you need the Debt Ninja. Want to stop those harassing collection calls, start saving thousands in interest and fees, and get out of debt fast? Then you need to call the Debt Ninja. The Debt Ninja will find the best companies across the country that will help you consolidate all your bills into one easy payment, reduce your payments by 30 to 50%, and get you out of debt fast. If you have unsecured debt of $10,000 or more, such as credit cards, loans, or medical bills, call the Debt Ninja for a free 15-minute consultation.
Call 800-826-1132. 800-826-1132. That's 800-826-1132. Call today.
The Debt Ninja.
In these uncertain economic times, you've got to do whatever you can to save money. One of our biggest expenses can be our cars, especially when unexpected repair bills hit. Not anymore. If you own a vehicle with less than 130,000 miles, is less than 12 years old, has a warranty about to expire, or even no warranty at all, you could stop paying for car repairs. Roadside assistance, towing, and rental coverage are all included. Don't wait for the next repair. Make one free call right now to see if you qualify. If your vehicle is less than 12 years old, has less than 130,000 miles, even if it's out of warranty, paying for car repairs can become a thing of the past. Call us right now and get your car protected before your next repair bill hits. Get protection and no more repair bills. Call 800-824-9762. Again, 800-824-9762. That's 800-824-9762. 800-824-9762.
All right, guys, let me tell you about our friends at Capital Gold Group. Capital Gold Group is a company that deals with investing in precious metals such as gold and silver. They've been in business for over a decade and have an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau. They've been featured on Fox News, Market Watch, Bloomberg, Wall Street Journal, CNBC, Reuters, Fox Business, Financial Times, and Forbes magazine. If you're interested, you can call at 1-800-932-4108. That is 1-800-932-4108. They also offer various ebooks on investing in gold, such as the Definitive Gold Guide. So once again, if you're interested, you can call 1-800-932-4108. That's 1-800-932-4108. 4108. All right, guys, let me tell you about our friends at the Debt Ninja. The Debt Ninja is a company that specializes in slashing debt. They deal with various debt problems such as tax debt, debt settlement, debt consolidation, student loan debt, credit repair services, and bankruptcy. That is 1-800-826-1132. Now, their company, the Debt Ninja, operates on a national level and have worked to fight the IRS for many of their clients. If you're interested, you can call at 1-800-826-1132. That is 1-800-826-1132. Once again, that is 1-800-826-1132. Due to a decline in the economy and major car companies filing for bankruptcy, American Auto Protection has announced an extended service plan that is now available to the general public. This plan reduces the cost of auto repair expenses. Maximum Car Care was created to assist qualifying car owners with lowering repair bills of cars under 130,000 miles and under 12 years old. Maximum Car Care works to limit the expense of auto repair bills, roadside assistance, rental coverage, and towing. Their number is 1-800-824-9762. That is 1-800-824-9762. Once again, that is 1-800-824-9762. Maximum Car Care is a proud sponsor of the Caiden Cowger program.
You're listening to the WCNR News Network, where America comes to talk.
Caiden Cowger. Somebody had to say it.
So, guys, overall, here's my review of the debate of what I think. I think that Donald Trump, I think Donald Trump won the debate. However, I think he could do better participating in it. I think he can do a much better job. He needs to target it on Hillary Clinton more. He needs to go after Hillary more. And he needs to stop being nice. It's just like that one thing that he was talking about earlier. When she put one of her billionaire buddies that hates Donald Trump in the front row, Trump was going to put Jennifer Flowers there. He said, well, I could have put her there, but out of respect for you and your family, I decided not to. See, I really don't know about that because, the Clinton family is corrupt. And to say that, and when Bill Clinton is, still committing adultery on his wife, and we all know it, why not? Okay? Why not have her in the front row? And Trump would have had her in the front row, but I think that his campaign manager advised him not to do that. And perhaps maybe that was a better job because in the news media would have made it all about Jennifer Flowers sitting in the front row than about the actual issues. So I can see that. But overall, what I'm trying to express to you guys is that that's what the mentality seemed like to me. We're going to play footsie rather than actually, take out the opponent, okay? Take out Hillary Clinton. And I think he should have went after her much more and should have gotten to the issues that actually matter. When Lester Holt refused to talk about the email scandal in great length, refused to talk about the Clinton Foundation, I would have just kept going back to those. Okay, those are your two cards. Now, we have two more debates, of course. I think that in this first debate, it probably would have been wise for Trump to do that because, this is the first debate, and I think you're going to have quite a few people that are, were waiting to tune in to watch that. Perhaps, who knows, maybe the next two debates will gain even more ratings. However, I think that the first one was, a good opportunity for Trump to really take her out, and that didn't happen. He criticized her, did a good job overall, I think, for the first debate, but I think he has some things that needs to be worked on. And his staff, I'm sure, will instruct him on some various ways to approach it next time, and hopefully he was receptive to their advice, if it's good advice. Because one of the things, like I was saying, if it's his staff that's advising him not to attack Clinton and just to be this basically boring nothing up on stage, it's not going to do anybody any good. I don't think it's going to do him any good. I think that he needs to truly expose Hillary Clinton. And the way to do that is by being confrontational. All right? This is a point in America where people are fed up and they want Hillary to be taken out. And the only way for that to happen is by doing it at the debate, confronting her that way. He's been doing fine out on the campaign trail, but he needs to take her out at the debate. Now, here's one of the things that I also want to bring up, though, because if you remember, Obama didn't do very well in his first debate, but he won the presidency, won re-election. All right, in the first debate for Ronald Reagan, Reagan did uncharacteristically poor. The president flubbed answers to Mondale's charges that he wanted to cut entitlement spending and seemed out of his element. He spoke softly and unconvincingly on questions about a secret plan to balance the budget by the end of his second term. So in other words, they were accusing Reagan of having what? A secret plan. Wasn't going to reveal the plan. Well, see, that's basically the same exact thing that happened here. Trump should have been more confrontational. He wasn't as much. I don't know what happened with the color coordination thing here because, typically you have the Republican that wears a red tie and you have the Democrat that wears the blue, but here Hillary was wearing this bright red outfit and Trump was wearing the blue tie, so I don't know what switched there. But yeah, so that's what was going on with that. But it was really just I think it was a little low on energy, as Trump would have put it a few years ago. But yeah, well, then again, yeah, I'm looking back on the because I was looking at ties here, because that's one thing that I thought was a little bit bizarre too. Trump wearing the blue tie and Hillary wearing the red pantsuit. But yeah, Obama wore a burgundy tie and Mitt Romney wore a blue tie one time. So whatever. Yeah, and then at another debate, it was vice versa. So I guess they're just taking turns what colors to wear. So, yeah, because I always thought that the Republican wore the red tie. But anyways, that was just something else that caught my eye. But it's quite interesting. I think it's going to be an interesting election. I pray to God, literally, that Trump wins over Hillary, because we do not need Hillary to get in there, guys. I mean, I enjoy discussing the issues, but I really do get tired talking about, depressing stuff all the time, how the country's going down the sewer. And I'm sure that you guys get tired of hearing me talk about the country going down the sewer, and you'd like me to talk about other stuff. Well, if you want me to get off of this, then you're going to have to make sure that Trump is the next president, okay? So we can move on and start talking about, ponies and, daffodils and tiptoeing through the tulips, okay? We can't do that until Donald Trump gets in the White House. So that's what we have going on right now. But yeah, Trump is winning in a lot of these polls that are out there, which is very good news. He has a very good chance, I think, at gaining the presidency at this point. Nate Silver is stating that he thinks that Trump has a good chance of winning the presidency. Let me go ahead and pull this article up here for you. But Nate has Trump at a 53, or excuse me, I take that back. He's at a 54.3% chance of winning, with Hillary Clinton at 45.7%. So Nate Silver has Trump ahead. So that's, just really great news. Nate Silver stated that if the election were held today, and I remind you this was before the debate, he stated that Donald Trump would have won. If the election were held today, according to the Daily Caller, Trump leads with a 54.9% chance of winning the election, according to Nate Silver. The win projection stems from Trump winning the key battleground states of Florida, Ohio, North Carolina, and Nevada. The same projection shows Clinton winning Pennsylvania, Colorado, and Virginia. The last time that Trump won the nowcast was July 29th, after the Republican National Convention and before Clinton's convention bump that lasted through all of August and most of September. Clinton had a 92% chance of winning in the first week of August and has been in a steady decline ever since. Trump gained the national lead in the latest morning consulate and Bloomberg polls. You have where he took the lead in Colorado, reducing Clinton's chances of winning that state. So Trump is doing really well. And this is before the debate. The after polling on the debate is also going to be quite interesting to see if it helped him or hurt him. And, perhaps maybe people were looking for this non-confrontational guy. I don't know. But overall, I know I didn't like it. I know a lot of other Trumpsters didn't like it. But, maybe people needed to see him calm, cool, and collected. And, he definitely was that. He was boring for once. So congratulations, America. You got bad television. No, so that's what we have here. Nate Silver stating that Donald Trump would win if the election were held today. So that's really good news. You have a few other stuff that we have going on. We have a story on Ted Cruz that I'll get to in the last segment. I'm going to just hold off on that for a little bit, though. But, yeah, Trump is I think Trump has a very good chance at winning. I think he is going to do very good in the second debate that's going to take place, because the first one's always rough for everybody. Second one, Hillary's going to come back with a little bit tougher game, I think, and Trump is going to do the same. But Trump is really going to have to learn to be, not learn, he's going to have to be himself and be confrontational and go after her if she goes after him. He has to take her out, and he's going to have to think carefully about what he says along with it. Because some of the interjections that he was saying tonight, guys, and I say this as a big Trumpster, as a big Trump fan, he's going to have to do better with some of the comebacks. There was a few times when the interjections didn't make as much sense, but that's just something that I noticed.
Caiden Cowger. Keeping America straight.
You're listening to Caiden Cowger on the WCNR News Network.
Caiden Cowger. Somebody had to say it.
If you've ever been looking for a way to invest your money, gold can be a very good investment. Let me tell you about our friends at Capital Gold Group. Capital Gold Group is one of the best companies in the business dealing with gold and other precious metals. They have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and can offer spectacular information on investing in gold. All you have to do is call 1-800-932-4108, and they will give you the knowledge that you need to make an investment. Even if you've just been curious about purchasing gold, this is a great group that can provide you with reliable information. Call 1-800-932-4108 and also ask them about some of their ebooks, such as 10 Shocking Reasons Why You Should Buy Gold and the Definitive Gold Guide. These resources are great for anyone, especially those that are just curious about investing. Call 1-800-932-4108. And some of their products that they offer are quite amazing. I mean, they have the gold bars, they have the gold coins, but they also have this thing called a Valcambi bar. And this is basically just a little bar about the size of a credit card that can fit into your wallet, made up of little grams of gold. So anytime that you just want a gram of gold, you just break one of them off. It's really quite neat. So by all means, contact our friends at Capital Gold Group. Call 1-800-932-4108. That is 1-800-932-4108. Once again, that is 1-800-932-4108.
Is debt beating you down? You need discipline. You need the Debt Ninja. If you've been caught in a financial trap and need to be set free, then you need the Debt Ninja. Want to stop those harassing collection calls, start saving thousands in interest and fees, and get out of debt fast? Then you need to call the Debt Ninja. The Debt Ninja will find the best companies across the country that will help you consolidate all your bills into one easy payment, reduce your payments by 30 to 50%, and get you out of debt fast. If you have unsecured debt of $10,000 or more, such as credit cards, loans, or medical bills, call the Debt Ninja for a free 15-minute consultation.
Call 800-826-1132. 800-826-1132. That's 800-826-1132. Call today.
The Debt Ninja.
All right, guys, let me tell you about our friends at Capital Gold Group. Capital Gold Group is a company that deals with investing in precious metals such as gold and silver. They've been in business for over a decade and have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. They've been featured on Fox News, Market Watch, Bloomberg, Wall Street Journal, CNBC, Reuters, Fox Business, Financial Times, and Forbes magazine. If you're interested, you can call at 1-800-932-4108. That is 1-800-932-4108. They also offer various ebooks on investing in gold, such as the Definitive Gold Guide. So once again, if you're interested, you can call 1-800-932-4108. That's 1-800-932-4108. All right, guys, let me tell you about our friends at the Debt Ninja. The Debt Ninja is a company that specializes in slashing debt. They deal with various debt problems such as tax debt, debt settlement, debt consolidation, student loan debt, credit repair services, and bankruptcy. That is 1-800-826-1132. Now, their company, the Debt Ninja, operates on a national level and have worked to fight the IRS for many of their clients. If you're interested, you can call at 1-800-826-1132. That is 1-800-826-1132. Once again, that is 1-800-826-1132. Due to a decline in the economy and major car companies filing for bankruptcy, American Auto Protection has announced an extended service plan that is now available to the general public. This plan reduces the cost of auto repair expenses. Maximum Car Care was created to assist qualifying car owners with lowering repair bills of cars under 130,000 miles and under 12 years old. Maximum Car Care works to limit the expense of auto repair bills, roadside assistance, rental coverage, and towing. Their number is 1-800-824-9762. That is 1-800-824-9762. Once again, that is 1-800-824-9762. Maximum Car Care is a proud sponsor of the Caiden Cowger program.
You're listening to the WCNR News Network, where America comes to talk.
Caiden Cowger. Somebody had to say it.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Caiden Cowger program. Great to have you with us. So Glenn Beck decided to go after Ted Cruz. A friend of mine sent me a story on Glenn Beck, and he just completely treated Ted Cruz with absolute vulgarity. And Cruz is in a tough situation right now because at the convention, the Republican National Convention this year, as many of you remember, he did not endorse Donald Trump. Well, now all of a sudden, Ted Cruz has endorsed Donald Trump. He said after much prayer, he decided to endorse the guy. So anyway, here's the thing, though. Glenn Beck voiced his not only disappointment, but really just completely disowned him, Ted Cruz. And he invited Cruz on the show. It was about a 17-minute conversation, 17-minute interview with him. And afterwards, Beck took to his television show where he has this little make-believe Oval Office in his the Blaze Studios, and basically just completely hammered Ted Cruz, stating that he is sorry that he ever endorsed him, sorry that he ever campaigned with him, that no one can ever be George Washington. He was, mistakenly thought that somebody can be the next George Washington. Nobody can be the next George Washington. So Glenn Beck is just completely losing it over at the Blaze. And we have, I'm going to go ahead and pull this up. And he's also getting sued right now by Bomb Clock Boy, too. So he's just in a really bad situation here. But I have an audio bit here for you. We're playing the audio from Glenn Beck on his little Oval Office show on the Blaze TV that's going up in smokes right now. I mean, he's basically completely alienated the last remaining amount of his audience.
For the first time, and I'm sorry if that was too contentious for people.
We should do, right? I mean,
I will tell you that's not what I expected. But there was something in there, and I'm not going to go into it. There is something there where I have private conversations with people, and I know I know what was said, and I know the story. And for the very first time, I heard Ted Cruz calculate, and when that happened, the whole thing fell apart for me. And it's my fault. It's my fault for believing that men can actually be George Washington. It's my fault. I should have said, you know who can win? You know who could beat Hillary Clinton? Marco Rubio.
How about
and
that?
I disagree with him on the Gang of Eight, and there's about 80% that I do agree with him on. And he's kind of a politician, but he's a different kind of politician. He's a young politician. He's a Hispanic. He can win. Let's go for it. Instead, I said, let's find a truly honorable man, and that will always let you down. Right now, we have become PETA. Shame on all of us. Why not just, if you won't vote for Hillary or you won't vote for Trump, why not just cover me in a bucket of blood? Why not just shame me in the public square? Why not run them out of business? They're climate deniers.
Is he reading a poem or what?
There is no difference between the two teams anymore. Oh, sure, one's for a little lower taxes, one's for the border, one's not. One's for international rule, one's for national rule. Which one is for the idea that all men are created equal, that all men have a right to pursue their own happiness and make their own decision?
So that was Glenn Beck just completely exploding on Ted Cruz on his TV show. And it's just absolutely pathetic. The man just completely backstabbed Ted Cruz. At this point, I think that you're going to see Ted Cruz potentially make a comeback. I think that Ted Cruz could very well learn a lot from this because he has been backstabbed by so many people. I hope Ted Cruz learns his lesson and uses this to make himself stronger and to pursue the White House and hire a decent staff next time. So anyway, guys, I want to thank you for listening to us. For more information on the Caiden Cowger program, go to CaidenCowgerProgram.com. For the latest news exposing the left, go to CowgerNation.com. Thank you, God bless, and God save this nation.